Would you label my music as sinister if you heard me listening to this? Well, recently, I've had a few of my family members let me know that my musical choices aren't the most innocent. And although I haven't told them how I feel about their opinions, it got me thinking, why do I like this type of music to begin with? By listening to the first clip, you probably already decided that my tunes are rather menacing. So this commentary is going to answer the question above. I really struggled coming up with solid research for this video, as I thought that the music I chose to listen to could be reflected in a simple study of either cognitive or behavioral psychology. Both of these fields have to do respectively with 1, how we perceive and store information, and 2, how behavior is affected by our mind. And if any of these specialties would have aided my research, I would have expected the commentary to go something like this. Due to the fact that I don't particularly view the Outlast 2 soundtrack to be threatening or ominous, I choose to listen to its music regardless of what others think around me. This is a free country and I have the right to hear or observe anything I choose to. Get off my back. Or, due to the fact that I've seen and or heard many disturbing scenes and sounds in the 16 years of my life, I'm no longer affected by anything that may seem off-putting in the horror genre, thus I watch and listen to whatever I please. Which we all know is a lie because, roll the clip. Obviously, both of the previous claims get me absolutely nowhere in terms of proving what causes me to not perceive the soundtrack as threatening or ominous. Neither can I show that listening to sounds or seeing disturbing scenes as often as I do leave me invulnerable against anything else in the frightening genre. In fact, this whole video may be entirely opinion based. According to why you like what you like, link in the description, our explanations for why we like and dislike things are pretty lame. We have to invent accounts. So we could start with my opinion, but I want to deviate and use points from the Pushing Up Roses video, why the video game sounds make us wax nostalgia, which will help us to see why the music I listen to appeals to me. In that video, she says, between the ages of 12 and 22 is when the most significant neurological developments occurred. This neurological development is clearly defined as things that we listen to as kids, which still applies to us as teens or adults. She also implies that sound effects can have their residence in our lives based on perceptions of what's going on with the characters in a game when certain sounds are played, as well as life experiences. Let me explain in the simplest way possible. Most of us have played the game Sonic the Hedgehog, and I did see this scene in the Pushing Up Roses video, so it's most convenient for me to touch on. If you've ever died in the water in that game, you can probably remember the theme of Panic that plays right before you see a black death screen. The music starts in a slow loop but picks up rather quickly, letting you know how dire the situation is. So in real life, if you're underwater in a pool for an extended period of time and running out of air, this theme may pop in your head, letting you know that you need to get some O2 fast. The key here is that you need to perceive the event first on most occasions for it to show up again in a later life experience. This is one of the reasons why I feel like I listen to sinister music as it relates to the exercise of running. For example, listen to this track.
Die!
You see, even though I've never been chased by an insane man with a knife, I have perceived the experience as dangerous through the eyes of the virtual world. And when you take into account that running in video games is usually an intense exercise of life or death, it associates with me when I run, whether it be during a game of tag or running home in the pouring rain. The soundtracks that I listen to, Outlast 1 and 2, don't necessarily cause me to wax nostalgia, but they are similar to each other in that they were created by the same composer. The first game was also known for its intense chase sequence music, and it's 4 years older than its successor, so I'd expect the second game to keep the same style of music, which I liked previously, and Samuel hasn't failed me with Outlast 2.
Heal me!
Hey everyone, my name is Matt and I make YouTube gaming commentaries. If you want to see more content like this, there will be a link in the description or click on the end screen annotation for my latest video. Also, if you enjoyed what you saw today, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell next to the sub button to see all my videos when they are released.